One decision can change your entire life, just one. But most people don't even realize when they're standing at a crossroads. So, right now, your life is moving in a direction, whether you choose it or not. But what if I told you there are actually three decisions that can flip your whole reality on its head? Three choices that, if you make them today, will shift your entire course of your future. Stick with me because I'll tell you about the moment I made one of these decisions and how it changed everything for me almost overnight. Now, let's talk about why most people stay stuck. The hard truth is, friends, most people don't fail because they're not capable. They fail because they're afraid to decide. You know, they're just afraid to decide. You don't want to make those hard decisions. But the hard truth is that indecision is a decision. And every day you wait and see, you're actually choosing to stay the same. Life doesn't stop moving just because you're unsure. The world keeps spinning. I talk about this all the time. And the hesitation you have is the same as letting someone else decide your fate. Most people wait for the right time. But let me ask you, when was the last time life handed you this perfect moment? I mean, the perfect moment. But here's the part they don't tell you: there are only three decisions that actually matter, and getting these right will shift everything. So, the first decision, choosing who you listen to. That is huge, especially when you're on such a large platform such as YouTube, because we have a lot of gurus out there, but you have to choose who you are listening to. See, your life is a reflection of the voices that you trust. You keep doubting yourself because you spent years listening to people who never took the risk. They talked about it, but they never took the leap of faith. You keep delaying your dreams because somebody who gave up on theirs told you it was too hard. I want to make that make sense, but I can't. But does it sound familiar? You keep settling because you've been conditioned to believe this is just how life is. I've heard that 1,000 times before. But what if I told you that the voice controlling your life, might not even be yours? Second decision, choosing what you accept. Every day, I mean every day, you are training people how to treat you, but you're not training them on what you'll tolerate. Ooh, that's a slow burn, right? See, if you accept the disrespect, you're going to keep getting it. You're going to keep getting it. If you accept less than what you deserve, people will keep offering you crumbs. And I do mean crumbs, not even a full breadcrumb. If you accept the excuses from yourself, your potential will stay locked up. Does that sound familiar? But here's the uncomfortable part, friends. Sometimes the hardest person to set standards with is you, yourself. Decision three, choosing when to move. Let's be real, friends. Most people are waiting. Oh, they are waiting. They're waiting for motivation. They're waiting for a sign. They're waiting for life to somehow hand them the green light. OMG. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. Oh, I'm just waiting for the right time. There's not going to be a sign. The hard truth is, you don't find motivation, you have to create it. You don't wait for clarity. You move first, and clarity will come later. You don't wait for that right moment. You make that moment right. And that brings me back to the moment I told you about earlier. The day I stopped waiting and made a decision that changed my entire life was January 2024. I stopped waiting for that promotion and I just, you know what? I resigned. I sent my resignation letter. I started my own business because guess what? I got tired of waiting for all these green lights and visible permission slips and everything else in between. So at the end of the day, the power of choice is yours. Your life is a reflection of your choices, not your potential, not your dreams, not what you hope happens, just the choices that you make on a daily basis. Now, if any of this really hit home, drop a like, smash the subscribe button, do anything at this point because you only have three decisions to make the right choice. Be real with yourself. Until next time, keep on sipping, let that tea brew into action.